Hello, welcome to another episode of one-on-one shots where we play one shots of D&D one-on-one. I am your host Ergo Corvus. With me today I have my guest, VulgarQueen. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello.
Hi.
I I am VulgarQueen, Queen of Vulgarity, Goddess of the Earth, and orc slash Earth elemental. I'm just simply a clusterfuck of things,
Awesome.
and a longtime D&D player and nerd,
Excellent.
D&D nerd.
Excellent. So thank you for joining me.
hmm
Mm-hmm. And let's see. And you've created a character, Lisa Tapas. I think you were telling me before.
Yeah,
This is you said
Lisa
she's
Tepes.
yeah. Which also is that based on the characters from Castlevania or because
Okay, so
that name sounds
hear
familiar.
hear me out. So
Uh-huh.
when my very first character, who's a barbarian fighter, now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when she had her daughter role playing me and the person I was role playing with, who's my
Uh-huh.
character's baby father, blah blah blah. It's like, oh, let's name him after my mother, and I'm like, cool. And then I also
Yeah.
found, and everything else came around. So basically, she is named after her grandmother.
Okay.
That's my character.
Okay.
I'll say
Cool.
this goes real deep.
Yeah. There's some lore behind this. All right. Cool. So let's see. I think we're ready to go. So,
I'm ready.
yay! So, where this adventure will begin. Um, let's see. So, you, I'm always bad at starting, but anyway. So, one day you are contacted by a dwarf named Belgar, who has need of your skills. Because he tells you that he has located the tomb of an adventurer from a long time ago. His tomb was long thought to be lost, but he's finally located it. And he, believes that it is full of a whole lot of treasure. However, Belgar himself, he doesn't have a lot of skills aside from like swinging around a hammer, and so he would like to recruit you for your roguely skills to help with any traps or dangers that might lurk within the tomb. He's sure it's full of traps, of course. They always are. And he is going to do a even split, 50-50, of any treasure that you find inside. So what do you say to that?
Hmm. I usually don't take this type of work knowing that I
Mm-hmm.
am a bounty hunter,
Mm-hmm.
but since you did say something about 50-50, then who am I to turn it down?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll join you.
Excellent. Excellent. He is very pleased with this. He did not want to have to go in there by himself. So, after some journeys, he takes you to the location that he discovered. It's in the mountains, kind of concealed on the side of a cliff. And so you find these large stone doors, engraved with a picture of Harald the Conqueror, sailing on his ship. He's essentially looks like a Viking, or like a he looks like he's he looks like he's straight out of Skyrim. He's got like the helmet with the horns on it, and and he's sailing on like a Viking ship. He was kind of I would say you have probably like heard of him. He was kind of famous back in his day, and so sure, this is going to be a big find. So let me see. So, what will you do?
So you said right now we're on the ship or we're at the location?
Oh, sorry, you are at the location, and on the door there is an engraving of Harold the Conqueror sailing on a ship.
Harald the Conqueror sailing on the ship.
Yep. Yeah,
And you said that I probably might know of this, probably like through stories. Maybe do I? Yeah, do I know about this Harald guy?
Yeah, I mean, he was just a pretty famous adventurer, but he lived like a long time ago. It was at least like over 100 years ago. So there's not like a lot of details. He's just kind of like, there's just a lot of like legends and stuff about him.
Maybe one of my parents knows about them. Speaking about the door, are there any traps? Can I look for traps to see if it's not like...
Yeah, you want to examine the door? Sure, give me a perception roll.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong thing. Jesus. Click. 22.
Nice. Okay, great. Yeah, you examine the large stone doors, and you do not find any signs of traps on the doors. They just seem to be just big. They're basically just big stone slabs. They don't even seem to be locked, but they are just like pretty heavy, so it'll take an effort to try and get them open.
Yeah, Lisa is just gonna look to the dwarf like, hey, big short guy, open up this door.
He's like, all right, are you gonna help me, or am I just doing this by myself?
I'll cheer you on. And she like takes a step back. All right,
wow,
fucking do it.
All right, fine, okay. So what's his strength here? He's got a +3. So here's Belgar's attempt to open the door. A 17. All right, yeah, he manages to, well, slowly pull the door open with some effort. Yet pulls open there's like 2 stone doors. He pulls one of them back and open so that you can see inside the tomb. So would you like to head inside? I'll say it's dark in there.
Dark vision, baby.
Oh yeah, you have dark vision. Okay, yeah, so you can see inside pretty well. Also, I think dwarves have that too, right? So we don't need to worry too much about.
I would like to say that they do.
Yeah, I mean, they live underground, so that makes sense.
Okay.
Alright, so Belgar, you head inside, and let me actually get one of my background pictures. There we go. As you head inside, the first thing that you run into is a large stone statue of Harald the Conqueror. And let's see. The first things that you notice are that his eyes are actually precious sparkling gems. And he's wielding a glass replica of his famous sword, Windcutter. Let's see. There's also a plaque under the statue that says, "The key towards a great wealth is buried between the pages of my story." And there are 2 exits from the room. So, what would you like to do here?
What can I do? Okay, so two exits, big ass statue with sparkling gems in its eyes, glass replica of the thing. I wonder, and it might be very unwise, but I will at first check out the sword just to like have an up close look, and probably an up close look at the gems. Like, especially like what type of gems they are. Are they rubies, whatnot?
Let's see. So yeah, so you kind of just like climb up on the statue a bit to get a closer look.
Yeah, like carefully climb up on the statue and like ready to like dip the fuck out if anything happens.
Yeah. And okay, yeah. So if you're taking like a closer look, give me a perception roll then.
Coochie, blah blah blah, and come on, 2 good ones in a row.
Oh, nice, yeah. Alright, oh, that's a critical, too. Yeah, natural 20. Okay, yeah, so you know
It's not even
everything.
with advantage. It's not even with advantage. This was funny. Like, just roll well.
Alright, so, oh, wait, actually, yeah, was that too? Or that was with advantage?
No, no, no.
Or wait.
I was like second good roll of today, and then I
Uh-huh.
rolled the 21.
Yeah.
For perception.
I see, okay. So, yeah, you can tell, as far as the sword, it is just, like, ordinary, like, glass. So the sword, there's nothing, like, particularly... It's not, like, valuable or anything, really. But as far as the eyes, though, yeah, there are two emeralds. You would guess, you know, if you had to guess, they're probably worth about, like, 40 gold each. And you do notice that kind of, like, when you examine them closely in the sockets, you do kind of notice, like, a little trigger, that there is probably some kind of trap that will be triggered if you pull them out of the eye sockets.
Good to know. And she, she mumbles that and like just carefully steps back down and looks at the dwarf like there's two emerald gems over there, but obviously they're trapped. So unless you really, really want them, my best suggestion is to ignore them. We don't know what type of things it might activate.
He looks at them. He's like, all right. Maybe we'll, if anything else, maybe if we can try and grab them on the way out, maybe we'll take a look at them. But for now, okay, we can move on. I'm sure there are many more treasures that we can find further inside. And so,
less risky treasures, at least.
Yeah, hopefully. Although the fact that the very first thing we found is trapped is probably not a good sign. So, as far as the two exits, there's one that's just an open passageway. It looks like it goes like out into a larger room, and there's also a door off to like a small door off to the side.
Pathway.
You're gonna head down the pathway to the large room?
Yep.
Okie doke. So, picture for this room. So you come to a room, and this is actually lit with, what are they called on D&D? The, like, ever-burning torches and stuff. So this room is actually lit up. And, in the center...
that's what it's technically called.
Yeah. And, in the center of the room, there's Harald's ship. Like, there's just a whole ship in here. like a Viking, longboat. Just in the middle of the room. And it's kind of around. Let me see. Yeah, next to the boat on the ground, there is a treasure chest with just like a whole bunch of like, coins and treasure, like jewels and stuff around it. Jewelry and stuff around it. So, yeah, what would you like to do?
How big is this ship?
I mean, it's not like huge, but it's like it's at least long enough that it could hold like a good number of people.
Yeah, Alicia's just walking around the boat, examining it. She's like, "Damn, probably put a lot of treasures on this thing." She like looks at the gems in the treasure chest. Ever so tempted.
Yeah. Belgar especially. he's like, taking a look at the treasure chest and the gold.
This totally smells like a trap. Question is, will I be smart enough?
Yeah.
Dumb enough to fall for it?
Belgar agrees. It's just sitting here right in the open. It's a little suspicious.
She'll take a quick look around the room to see if there's like any, maybe like one of those wall in the dark things. Probably look up at the ceiling, look at the ground to see if there's any like like just any like in the room traps before checking traps for the chest.
Okay, yeah. Give me a perception roll.
All right. third good roll of this session. Let's go. Yo!
Nice. All right, yeah. Yeah, and I can tell you, looking around the room, you do not find any traps in the walls or the floors or anything. I'll let you know some of the other things in the room. There are two doors aside from the passageway you came through. There's one that's like a big, it's like a really big stone door, similar to the one at the entrance, and it has like a big image of Harald's face wearing like his helmet with his horns on it. And the other door, well, actually, it doesn't even really look like a door. It's just kind of like a stone slab, and it just has an image of a sword on it.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cute. All right, now she's gonna look at the chest. Is that thing?
Okay.
Wait, actually, I have an idea.
Oh,
Can this chest be easily manipulated, like moved or something?
Yeah, it could. It's just like your standard kind of, pirate treasure chest looking thing.
Okay, so what she's gonna do is that instead of open it front, she's gonna open like from behind, like slowly open it. So if anything was to like pop out, she's like out of harm's way, and she'll look
Okay.
at the dwarf like, you know what? Okay, dwarf. Oh shit, I forgot your name, or if you, or I don't know if you told me your name.
Belgar.
Yeah, I forgot your name. Anyway, Belgar, buddy, move like 10 feet to the right.
Okay.
And then she will like slowly go behind the chest. And is it easy to unlock? Or is it just...
Yeah, actually the chest is like slightly open already, because it's like basically like it was like overflowing with treasure.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm holding a dodge I'm holding a dodge action as I slowly open up the chest.
Okay, so here's the funny thing, is, as you touch the chest, and you like slowly start to open it, when you try to kind of like pull your hands away, it seems like they're stuck to the chest. And it starts to move. It seems to sprout some appendages. Yeah, and of course, as you might expect, begins to form teeth around the opening of the lid. It's a mimic. It's a mimic.
I don't want to eat these things.
Boy. So yeah, I guess roll for initiative. You'll be starting out with your hands stuck to it. Let's see. What's
Help me, Bongard!
What is a...
Ah, shit! I forgot to click on myself. I have a 5. Why? My fucking curse of having low initiatives follow me wherever I go.
Okay, so wait. So is the first one. It's a 5. Okay, so it rolled an 11, and then I'll roll for Belgar.
Please roll higher.
He just has a +1. Let's see. Oops, wrong window. Okay, he rolled higher.
Okay,
Belgar will be going first. Okay, so he's surprised as the treasure chest comes to life, as you try to open it, and he's like, yeah, I think he's gonna charge at it and hit it with his hammer.
Careful with the hand.
Yeah. He's not touching it. He's just gonna hit it. So let me see what his attack roll is. He has a +3. Oh, no, he has a +5. Okay. Even better. Better for you.
Unless the dice gods say otherwise.
Okay, yep, so he manages that he hits the Mimic right on. Let's see how much damage that does. And that's like a... using Great Axe stats, so that's a d12. +3. He does 7 damage to it. So he gets a pretty solid hit just right in on like the lid of the Mimic, and it, you know, it like kind of goes, it, you know, gargles in pain as you know, some of its like it like loses some of its shape there, you know, you can see like its true kind of gooey form. And so then it would be the Mimic's turn. So so the Mimic, since you are stuck to it, does
I'm
have,
behind it though.
It does get that's although, but it's a shape changer, so I feel like
Fun.
It can probably hit behind itself. Yeah.
It has tentacles too.
Yeah, yeah. It sticks out one of its tentacles and like goes back around to try and smack you. So let's see, it gets a +5 to hit.
Oh no.
D20 +5. A 19.
Ow!
That's gonna hit, I think.
Ow!
And it does D8 +3 of bludgeoning damage. Oh yeah, it didn't even need to use its it gets advantage on its attack rolls against people that it's grappling, but it didn't even need it. Okay, so you take 6 bludgeoning damage as it just smacks you with its pseudo palm. Hi, Zeph. Yes, tentacles.
Ah, fuck.
And now it is your turn.
You little shit.
So yeah, so
right.
If you want to try and escape from it, yeah, you'll need to do like a I guess a strength check to try and escape, or to pull your hands off of it.
Oh god, I'm not strong. Okay. Okay. Is there a way how I can probably turn that strength check? No. There's no way I can turn that into an acrobatics. Anyway.
Unfortunately, yeah, because it's just, you're just kind of pulling away from an adhesive. It's, you know, yeah.
Ooh, okay. This is gonna be really fucking risky on my own end.
Okay.
But I feel like it'll work. So, I'm gonna take my dagger out. And then I'm going to pull my hand just slightly, but also like put the dagger like in between like the small gaps of my hand, so like just pry, like, you know how you like like if something's like stuck to the ground and you're just like popping it out.
Yeah.
But it's so like I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna try and pull and see if that like helps any type of way to like just basically like trying to slice off the adhesive the best way I can.
Sure. Yeah. So give me a strength check. I'll give you like a little bit of an advantage for the description.
Yeah.
Let's see.
18.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. That is enough to escape from it. So there you go. Let us take up your action, but you can still move or use a bonus action if you want to.
It's been a while since I played a rogue. What the fuck does cunning action do?
Yeah,
I'm gonna disengage from.
Yeah,
as a
that's what I figured.
I will disengage, like literally 30, not a full 30 feet back. And actually, around the boat, are there any shadows in the room? Like dark shadow or anything that can obscure vision?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you could go to the opposite side of the ship. Here, let me like actually. Whoa, that's big.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, let me like. draw like a background thing real quick. Ship is like a circle. So if it's like that. And then yeah, the Mimic was here, Belgar was kind of here. You were kind of here. Because you were behind it. So yeah, you could like go to like the other side of the ship if you wanted to.
Snap to center.
Or behind Belgar.
Shit. Wait. Snap to center. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to like where Belgar is, and that'll take.
Sure.
Yep. Like 25 movement out of my 30 there. 23 feet. And she's gonna be like, get this damn bastard.
Oh yeah, actually I forgot. I forgot he moved into melee, so yeah. So you're just
he moved in.
Yeah.
Okay then. If that's the case, then I'll go like my full 30, like get like an extra 10 feet away from him.
Okay, sure. Cool.
Yeah. And that is her turn.
Cool. So it'll go back to Belgar. he's gonna keep hacking at it. That's about all he knows how to do. 15, that'll hit. Thankfully, its armor class is actually not that high. And the D12 plus 3. Alright, wow, okay, 14 damage. There you go.
Holy balls.
Belgar's he's just gonna solo the the sidekick is just gonna take care of it.
I'm a rogue.
Okay, so wait, I should probably actually hold on, how much did he do before? That was a D12. He did 7 before. Okay, alright, let me keep track. So that's a total, it's taking up 21 damage. Okay. So yeah, it's not looking too good. But it is the Mimic's turn, so it is going to attack Belgar with its pseudopod and try to grapple him.
No.
Not Belgar.
He's the carry. Don't hurt him.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit him. So that is a.
Is good.
Yeah.
That is a dirty 20.
He's like, as he gets grabbed by the Mimic's tentacle tongue thing. D8 plus 3 of bludgeoning damage as it like squeezes him. So Belgar has taken 8 damage. Okay. There we go. So he's not like about to die or anything, but he is pretty injured, and he's also grabbed by the Mimic. But now it is your turn.
Damn. What can I possibly do to help this man? Fuck it. I got to do up close combat, which is honestly fine.
Okay.
Alright, so pumping herself up, she goes, I got you, ball guard! And then she like runs with her rapier out with a little bit of a flourish.
Okay.
And is there a way I can get into flanking position if you allow that?
Sure. Yeah. Here, Belgar's over here. It's like waving him around in the air.
Oh god.
There you go.
She's like ducking whenever he gets flails too close. Like, oh Jesus. Okay, so I'll say no. That must be a finesse or use weapon. You don't need. Oh well, shit. Anyway, it doesn't work there. Anyway, she's going to take out a rapier and she will stab once into it.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, I'm scared.
Don't miss. Okay.
Oh wait, no, wrong thing. Well, no, it's literally the same roll no matter how. Oh wait, no, it's with advantage because I'm flanking. So pretend.
Yeah.
So pretend that was a rapier. It wasn't that. I used my rapier. I pressed the wrong thing out of sheer panic. So yeah, 21.
Yeah. Yeah, either way, actually any of those would have hit. Its armor class is actually not that high. So yeah, you do hit. So go ahead and roll damage and your sneak attack damage.
Okay. So let me add sneak attack and boop.
Excellent. Okay. So total of 14. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the mimic is definitely hurting now. So that's now it's taken the 4. Hold on, I can do addition. It's taken 35. Yeah. It is like it is really it's like starting to like kind of like fall apart. It almost looks like it's like a melting.
And now.
Yeah.
Wait, was it enough? Actually, no, I should have aimed for his tentacles to like free ball guards. But either way, it works. And alright. How much did I move to get close to it? That could have at least been like. I did say I did do my full 30 last time. So yeah. I cannot go anywhere else, and I'm certainly not dashing.
Okay.
Moving away from it. Yep. She's just going to stand her ground. No bonus action. She's ready.
Alrighty. So it's gonna go back to Belgar. He is okay. He is going to try and swing his axe. He's gonna have disadvantage on his attack roll since he's grabbed. Yeah, he's not gonna even bother trying to escape. He's just going to try and hit it, just to try and like finish this. So it's +5. Yeah, I always forget the numbers. Oh yeah, wait. Gotta roll 2 of them. He has to take the lower one. Okay, the 13. The 13 actually does still hit. That's what +5. I don't know. I think that's +3 for this. Oh, hey Kuro, thanks for resubscribing. Nice. He does 9 damage to it. Okay, so it has taken a total. It has taken 44 damage. Yes. So finally, Belgar. Yeah, he takes his axe and swings at the pseudopod that's holding him, and cuts straight through it. So that he's released, and the mimic, just like blood, or like green or purple blood, I guess, spewing out of it. It just finally like screams and collapses, and kind of like melts into like goo. So there you go. You and Belgar have defeated the mimic.
Double that. Stab the goo with the dagger.
Yeah, just to make sure. Yeah, thankfully it does seem to actually be dead for real. All right.
There's you're never too sure. Ow, Jesus! And she like looks at her hand that's mixed with like some of her skin is off, where like at the bottom of where at her palm and fingers. I'm like, oh, that's gonna take a lot to heal.
Yeah.
Not my dagger throwing hand.
So let's see. So Belgar took like 8 damage. Okay.
And I took 6.
He's like, could have been worse. Could have been worse. So yeah, and he thankfully he was prepared. He hands you a healing potion to use if you would like.
So here's the funny thing that he sees.
Yeah.
Like right as he's about to like pass her the thing, he just sees her with like her tongue out ready to lick her hand, and she's like, "Oh, you brought those."
He's like, yeah. Pretty handy.
You don't lick your wound?
No, not usually.
She'll just take it and stash it. I'm like, I'll probably use it when I'm close to dying.
All right.
Just a bit. That was just a simple bitch slap.
Let me see. He's gonna go ahead and use one himself. So yes, that's what 2d4 plus 2. Okay. I totally know the rules to this game. So he's probably fine. Yeah, he gets 7 back, so he's just missing 1 HP. So he's doing pretty good. Alrighty. Now, okay, so now that you're kind of at where the treasure is, now that you get a closer look, specifically at like the treasure that was around the mimic, you see that like basically all of the coins that were piled up around it were fake. They're just made out of like, you know, like tin or something, and they were just like painted gold. However, up on the ship itself, there is a blah, blah, blah. If you search the ship itself, there is a spear that looks pretty nice. Let's see. Would you like to take it?
Yes. He's cautiously going to pick it up and examine it.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you pick it up, you can sense this is definitely a magical weapon. This is the and what was I gonna say? Belgar, since he knows quite a bit about the legends of Harald the Conqueror, he says, "Oh, that must be the Valkyries Spear. It was one of Harald's legendary weapons. It was one of the first ones that he found in his adventures." And so this basically, it functions as a +1 magical weapon, and it also can, if you use it as it's like a javelin basically, and if you throw it, it can return to your hand as a bonus action. So there you go.
Yeah, this one's mine.
Yeah. Let's see.
I say, wait, before I take it, what the fuck does versatile mean? I hope that means what I think it means.
Versatile is like if you use it in 2 hands, the damage dice use like 1 size higher of damage dice. So if it's like a D6, then it turns into a D8. If you use it with 2 hands, yeah.
I'm not strong. That's sad.
So let's see.
Oh wait, no, range. I'm an idiot. I can use my dex.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, if you use it as a throwing weapon.
Okay. It's like, yeah, I'm keeping this, and she like slugs it over her shoulder, just looking at him.
Excellent.
Like, finders keepers. You should have came up here and got it first, and she just hops off from the boat.
He's like, all right, I get the next thing we find then.
I hope it's something shitty so I can laugh at you.
All right, so, and that's about all you find in this room. So there's the way that you came in. There's the just kind of solid stone slab that seems like it's blocking a passageway, and there's the large stone door with a Harald's face on it.
Let's examine the man's face.
Okay. Yeah.
What's weird about this face?
It just seems to be an ordinary stone door. Definitely seems important.
Does it look like any of the tiles on the door looks like it? Well, no, you just said it was a regular stone door. I can probably just push or pull it to the side.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Lisa just looks at him. Looks at Valgard, taps at the door, and then points to him and just keeps going back and forth like, well, you know what to do.
He like rolls his eyes like, all right, and so he pushes the door open. This one is easier to open than the outside doors were. It's like actually like on like hinges and stuff. And so inside you see, I got a picture for this. There we go. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong layer. Hold on. There we go. Inside you see some steps leading up to a throne, and on the throne is a skeleton that you can probably guess is Harald the Conqueror, because he's wearing his he's still wearing his, oh wait, actually no, he's not wearing his helmet. He's actually wearing a crown, a jeweled crown, And in one of his skeletal hands, he's holding a book. And...
Yeah, she's going to look at that crown and she's like, oh, now that is the most tempting thing of all.
Yeah.
But I am also afraid that that man is going to come up alive and kill us. So I don't think we should really fuck with the crown. Right now.
Okay.
What else is in the room other than the dead man? Or is that it?
That is about it. Yeah. Yep, just some steps leading up to the throne. And there's the skeleton on the throne. Yep, got the crown. He's got a book in his hand. If you want to, you can try to take like a closer look at the things in the area.
I would gladly take a closer look at the book and see what it's about.
Okay. Yeah, so you head up and take the book out of his hand?
I just kind of want to look at the book cover page if there is.
Just from the outside? It looks like there isn't like a title or anything on it. It looks like kind of like, a leather-bound journal or something like that.
Oh, well, that's fucking great. It's like, alright. Your turn, Valgard. It's your turn to take the book. Like you said, the next item is yours.
He's like, well, alright. And so he takes...
and she takes 20 feet back.
He takes the book out of the skeleton's hand, and nothing happens. So he opens it up and starts reading it. And after a little while, he's like, oh, this is fascinating. It seems that this is Harald's journal of all of his adventures and all the things that he found. This would be worth a lot to a historian. Yeah, and he takes the book. Since he said he could take it, he puts it in his pack.
Now the next item is
he's looking at the crown too. He's like, well, nothing happened when we took the book, so I suppose we might as well take the crown. Do you have any?
Okay. I have a crazy ass idea. I am going to use the spear to throw it and basically haul it. Like, I'm gonna try and are there any no, that looks like a super secured crown. Like, it's flat. I can do this though. I can absolutely do this. Okay. Yeah. If only I had a high ground. No, that wouldn't make no sense. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna do a big old fuck it. I am going to throw the spear at the skeleton's head in hopes that the crown pops off.
Sure.
Probably. And then, if, then I'm gonna call the death. Okay. She's gonna, take the needed distance, and she's gonna throw it at the skeleton's head.
Okay. Yeah, I guess give me a attack roll for throwing it.
Okay, I'm just gonna use dagger because it does the same.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Dude.
Yeah. Either way, yeah. You hit. You hit the skull, and it so the spear just goes through the skull and breaks it. It kind of falls apart because it's a pretty old skeleton. And the crown topples off of it and down to the ground. So it's just a headless skeleton on the throne.
And then she calls the spear back to her hand.
Yep.
Oh, I like this thing. And she goes over to the crown and just sweeps it up.
Nice.
And then puts it on her head.
Okay, sure. Yep, it is a crown worth, you would say it's worth probably about 125 gold. It's a pretty nice crown.
Do I sense any magical shit from it?
No, not immediately. It doesn't seem to be, a magic Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a magic item, no. All right.
I don't care what we find after this. This crown is so mine. Unless it's like platinum, then that is also mine. Well, ours. All right. I guess we should try and retrace our steps.
So you're gonna head back to the ship room?
Yes.
Okay.
And
where would you like
with
to
that,
go?
wait, just give me a quick BRB.
Oh, okay. No problem. Also, oh, hi, Crowan. Hi. I was focused on the game. But yeah, hi, Crowan. And Kuro, thank you for resubscribing. I always appreciate it. Let me look at my notes as we prepare for what happens next.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright, I should not be interrupted from now on.
Okay.
Alright. Hopefully. Alright, so we're back in the boat room?
Yes. So there's the...
And was there... Yeah, was there another door?
There's a passageway blocked by, like, a stone slab. It doesn't even seem to be a door. Like, you would have to, like... I guess just try to, like, break it to get past it. And it has an image of a sword on it as well.
That looks tempting. But unfortunately, I'm not strong enough to break slabs. She looks at Valgard.
He's like, alright. I have to open all the doors around here. So he makes I guess just an attack roll against it, try and hit it with his hammer.
You got this.
Yeah.
You don't got this.
Yeah, his hammer just like bounces off of the stone. He's like, wait, no, cause I could do this. Look, I'm a dwarf. I could. There you go. He gives it a second try, and this time he smashes a hole through it. Manages to like kind of break his way through it.
I guess. Well, second time's a charm, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, so for the room coming up here, I'm actually going to switch over to where I have a grid. This room is like a little more detailed.
Yeah, more gritty.
Let's see. So you're coming in through... Make sure I give myself enough room. Just draw this real quick. I should have done this beforehand, but I forgot. Okay. So yeah, so here... Whoops. What the heck? Wait, what? Oh. Well, I'm just gonna use the square. How big is it? It's there you go, about that big. Yes, that will do. Okay, so you come into a room. There we go, and then like this is kind of the entranceway there. All right. There is wait, why is that why is that square blue all of a sudden? There we go. All right.
There you go. I left for 0.2 seconds.
Oh, welcome back. Okay, so yes, as you break through the stone slab, you encounter a room that basically looks like a crypt.
A crypt?
Yeah. In the center of the room, there's an altar. Altar? Altar, whatever.
I'll say altar?
Altar? That has a sword sitting on it. You can't see it that well from here, you'd have to go closer. And there are 6 like alcoves around the outer wall that each have a skeleton wearing some armor and holding weapons in like each of these alcoves. So yeah, what would you like to do?
So in the middle of the square there's a thing, and then the 6 things are like rooms? You said?
Yeah, there's 6 like just little alcoves that have skeletons like standing upright and wearing armor and holding weapons.
This is the most obvious trap. And before she messes with the sword, she will try to find a way to like. And are these doors open?
Wow, that's a crappy sword. Never mind, ignore that. Anyway, but you're asking, yeah, because they're basically just like they are part of the room. They're just like little like indents in the wall, basically, where the skeletons are.
She is going to look around. I doubt there's anything in this room to like maybe can slow down these skeletons. Like she just sensed bad mojo. She doesn't like the vibes in here with all these skeletons and armor. Like the vibe check is at a full-time 0 right now. Say what the hell? Alright. Now, you know what? She's just going to go up to the sword and examine it.
Okay. Yeah, as you walk up to the sword, nothing in particular happens. And as you examine it, yeah, you can tell like this is a very magical sword, a very powerful sword. And I guess Belgar comes with you and says, you know, this must be a wind cutter. This was Harald's signature weapon. Let me get the.
Yeah, while he's talking, she's just gonna look around at the skeletons, and then she's gonna look around at the room. Are there like areas where it's like easy to hide, or is this just like a fairly open room?
No, it's a pretty open room. Yeah, the only thing that there really is just the alcoves where the skeletons are. Oh, there are also 2 tapestries hung up on the wall that look like they might be pretty valuable, if you could sell them. They're like in the corners, like here and here.
Yeah, she's gonna take the tapestries.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, you take the tapestries. They are worth about 50 gold each, if you had to guess.
But are these tapestries usually made out of paper or like cloth?
Yeah, cloth. Yeah, like they're pretty dusty and stuff, but they're still in decent condition because they've been sealed in here.
And how long are they? Like a foot long, 2 feet long?
Yeah, it's like a couple feet.
Alright, big guy. Ooh. Yeah, I have an idea. Yeah. She's just gonna look at Balgard. It's like, try to pull that sword out. You might be the chosen one.
Do you want to make like a persuasion check?
Yeah.
Or possibly deception, whichever one you would prefer.
Persuasion, even though I have shitty charisma.
Alright.
This is my
Oh
first
yeah, you have a
bad
negative
roll
one.
today. Watch
Let's
this,
see.
watch this.
Oh. He does
Not
not.
convincing.
He does not believe you at all. He's like, think I'm stupid? He's like, I'm sure as soon as, we take that sword, like, probably whoever takes it is gonna get, either burnt to a crisp or just, attacked by all the skeletons.
Well, that's why the door's open and we can immediately run
Mm-hmm.
out.
Mm-hmm. He's like,
hopefully.
What? He's like, that's not... He's like, my dwarven pride might not... tells me that I shouldn't just run away, but that could be an option.
Okay, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
You pull it out, I'll be on the other side of the door, and I'll catch it.
Wait, you'll do what?
I'll stand outside the door, and if something does happen, so you don't need to lug the sword around, you can toss it to me. I'll catch it, and if maybe there is a mechanism which forces the door closed, I can try probably using the spear to hold it up.
Okay. I suppose.
Come on.
Alright, fine. Let's try your plan.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's always foolproof. And she will step right outside the door.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, on the other side of where you came in.
Mm-hmm. And she'll have the spear at the ready to hold it. Hold the door.
Yeah, I mean you broke through the stone slab that was in the way before. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still a good idea. Okay, and so Belgar picks up the sword off of the altar, and sure enough, as soon as he does, another stone slab that was in the doorway starts to fall down to close it off.
Nope. And she uses a spear.
Yeah, okay, give me what would that be? I
guess probably reaction.
Yeah, a dexterity roll to react quickly to place the spear to try and hold it.
Bullshit. This is where I fucking fuck up.
Yeah.
So just dexterity?
Yeah, I think so. Alright, not bad. Yeah, you managed to prop the spear in place. And thankfully, since it's a magic spear, it doesn't, just break or anything. it's a bit more durable.
Come on, Valgar, get out of here!
He's like, oh crap, and also you notice the skeletons in the alcoves are, as you expected, beginning to come to life and advance towards him. But he, yeah.
Right. And she'll okay, help me pull the spear out.
Yeah. All right, yeah, and so you and Belgar, you pull the spear out from under the slab, and then it falls into place and blocks off the tomb.
She just laughed.
That was actually perfect.
You stupid brainless skeletal bitches. See, I told you to trust me.
That's pretty great. He's like, wow, that actually worked.
My mother always said to always think outside the box. Mm-hmm. Well, in this case, it's outside a very obvious trap thing.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. And so, I guess now Belgar has a Wind Cutter, which it counts as a +1 longsword. Yeah.
I told you, you was the chosen one.
So, maybe I am. Alright. Let's see. So at this point, yeah, you just managed to basically skip an entire fight. That was as soon as you started coming up with that plan, I was like, wow, she knows just exactly what's going to happen, huh?
But it's not even, I feel like that was so planned, it feels like metagaming. The plan's too good. It's like, I shouldn't metagame this shit. Like, no, I just have common sense. I've been in this situation so many times.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was good. I like it. Yeah, okay, and you got the... Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the main room. If there's nothing else, if I recall.
Right, so there was, at the beginning, at the entrance to the tomb, there
I know there
was
was a big hallway, and then there was a
like a
small door.
side door. Yeah. So would you like to head back there and check that out?
Yep.
Alrighty. I'm gonna move back to just the non-grid. Okay. Alright, so yeah, you head back there, and through the door, there's just like a small little room. And it has... there are two stone statues of like warriors in, armor with their weapons. And in between the statues is an altar that has a horn and a jeweled skull on the altar. And also on one wall there is a plaque that has some writing on it. But you'd have to get closer. You have to go inside the room to look at it, to read it.
Okay. Stool. That English.
Mm-hmm.
Skull, jeweled, horn, and what else?
Oh yeah, the jeweled skull, the horn. There's a plaque on the wall with some writing. There's two statues.
She's gonna look at the plaque on the wall.
Okay.
To see what it says.
Yeah, so you head in, and it just has like some numbers on it. It says it just says 135. I'm sorry. It says 135, and then like below that number is just the number 10.
Do I have any clue what that probably means?
Well, let's see. Let me use Belgar to give some hints. Belgar is like, let's see.
Yeah, he's like Eevee from like Zelda Breath
yeah.
Ocarina of Time. Like, hey, like, all right, I get it.
Yeah, he says, well, there was a plaque back on the statue at the entrance. The statue of Harald said, the key towards a great wealth is buried between the pages of my story. And we did find his manuscript. He takes the journal out of his pack. And so he says, I suppose maybe these numbers might have something to do with it, because we still, since that, that treasure by the ship was fake, we still haven't really found his, like his vault or anything. So I imagine this plaque has something to do with it. But I'm not sure, like, exactly what.
Hand me the book.
Sure, he hands you the book. He's like, it's still mine it's still my loot, but you can look at it.
Yeah, of course, it's still your loot, but I have a general idea. So, 135, and under it is 10.
Yes, yeah.
How thick is this book?
It's pretty big. It is
She
probably
will go...
around at least like 200 pages.
That's what I thought. She's gonna go to the 135th page. Like, just quickly counting. Okay. And then she reads what's on it and see if it probably like matches anything in the room, any tips on how to like enter into the vault, any secret thing.
The 10th like a sentence on the page is knowledge of history leads to victory.
So we know the history of this man. He was a great warrior and a scavenger and owner of many, many things. So, does it mention anything about the horn and the skull, or maybe the two statues?
No, not especially. The basically the passage around this is talking about is basically that the inspiration for his adventures were from reading history books. Like, even though he was kind of known as like this, like barbaric warrior type person. He was actually kind of like a scholar. And so, yeah, that was how he like managed to find so many things, just from his like knowledge of history.
So, okay.
Are you gonna tell Belgar what you read?
Oh yeah, of course. She goes with him to the book, and she's like, "History is the key to victory."
Or well,
the knowledge of
so you read out the sentence?
Yes, I read out the sentence.
Okay. As soon as you do, you hear like this grinding, like of like stone, like like moving, and the wall that the plaque was on begins to move, like down into the floor and reveal a hidden passage.
A vault activated by voice activation.
Yeah.
It's just like my old home.
You solved the puzzle.
I solved the puzzle because I grew up rich.
Yeah, the like Zelda, like puzzle solve music plays. Yeah. Da-na-na-na.
Bogart's like, wow, how did you know? It's like, oh no, because my parents are rich. My dad owned a house with this exact door.
Yeah.
Just with a different keyword. She's like, all right, figured it out.
Yeah. So yep. So you can either head down this passage, or you can check out the horn and the skull that were on the altar.
I'll check it out on the way out. Okay. Check them out on the way out.
You're gonna head down the secret passage.
Yeah, because I don't trust those stone statues. Constructs scare me.
They haven't moved so far. But
so far.
Yeah. So as you head down this passage, let's see.
Oh, before you continue, I will cautiously go down this passage for any traps. Like, look around.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry about wildly walking in there. Almost forgot to do my main job as a rogue.
Yes, as you are heading down, you do notice. Let's see. You do notice the floor feels like a little like slippery, like it's covered in like oil. Do you want to take a closer look? Do a perception?
So it looks like it's covered in oil.
Yeah.
Does it look clean?
Clean?
Dirty?
No. I mean, it's just like, yeah. There's just basically like a puddle of oil just on the ground.
Yeah, she's gonna investigate that, and she looks around to see where the source of oil is from.
Alrighty. Let's see. Give me a perception roll.
Okay. God, I hate puzzles. Anyway. But at the same time, they're so fulfilling. Fourth good roll of the perception roll.
There you go. 17. Yeah, that'll work. You do just notice one of the stones on the ground appears to be a pressure plate. It's like you almost don't see it because it's like in the middle of like the puddle of oil, but you do notice it, and so obviously if you'd like to avoid stepping on it, you can now. You know where it is, so you can avoid stepping on it.
Yeah, she also warns Valgar, like, be careful, okay. There's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Not a pleasure plate, pressure plate. Right there.
Very important difference.
Very important difference.
Excellent. So, you and Belgar make it through the oily hallway, and it does indeed lead to a treasure vault. You find a big pile of treasure.
Like gold?
Yes, and it's real this time, and there's no mimic. You find yeah, there's some cool stuff. There's like a ring with like a Harald's like seal on it. There's a cape with like silver like laced into it. There's a cool sword. It's not magic or anything, but it's just like a very decorative sword. There's a really cool banner with a silk banner with a dragon. There are also some like magic potions. There's like let's see, a potion of mind reading and a potion of frost giant strength. So there's a lot of stuff. In total, we can just total up like the treasure value is like about. So what do you find? The crown is like okay. The total value of the treasure is about 200 gold. So split between, assuming that you and a Belgard just split up the treasure, you each get about 100 gold worth of treasure. Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
So while they're like collecting the treasure and whatnot, she will make small conversation with Valkyrie. It's like, so what is your reason for all this? I assume you are not one of those low lives I usually catch for a living. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I just, I was a big fan of the legends of Harald the Conqueror. My mom would, would read the stories to me when I was a kid, and I've spent a lot of time searching for this tomb. I managed to, I'm glad that I managed to find it, and now I can have all the things that I heard about in the stories. Wow.
Insight check.
Sure.
You ain't gonna slip past me, mother. Is it true?
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't...
So he's just a big ass nerd.
He's just a nerdy dwarf guy. He just wanted to find some treasure. Yep. He just wanted to find some treasure.
She kind of finds that a little bit endearing. To go through death just to see your idol's treasure.
Yeah.
Alright,
so you're gonna head back out of the vault?
And yoink that horn. Ooh, what is it?
Oh,
what's the horn?
Back in the previous room?
Yes.
You take the horn, it, you can sense that this is a magical item as well. And it's actually, I think it was, let me see, where's the description of that? It's actually not like the kind of horn that you, like, blow on. It's, like a, the horn that they would use to, like, hold, like, wine, or, like, hold, like, drinks and stuff in it, that you drink out of. And you can sense it basically, has, like, an infinite amount of drink in it. Like, it'll never run out.
Yeah, you can keep the skull. This thing is gonna be for a gift. And she, like, tucks the horn in.
Okay. Now, as he touches the skull, Belgar, he picks up the skull and he's like, he kind of seems a little out of it. He's like, I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Please don't disappear.
He's like, okay, he's like, I'm gonna put this back. He puts the skull back, and he still seems a little out of it. But he's like, I'll be fine. I guess there's something weird about that skull. I think we can just leave that.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? I feel like it would be most. So of course the skull has eye sockets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something pretty funny and remarkable.
Okay. Sure.
So what happens if I pick it up by the end of my spear? Do I feel the effects?
Yeah. Well, I guess you're not touching it.
I'm touching it with my spear.
Yeah, you're not... Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you actually, you don't feel any effects from it, from holding it at the end of the spear.
She's gonna look at him and she's like, I'll be right back. She like scuttles off with the skull.
Okay.
She goes back to the throne room where she knocked off the guy's head. And she's like, I'm super sorry for knocking your heads for the crown. And she'll put like the jewel part skull on top of its head. Now it's a jeweled skull. It's finally complete, but instead of a regular skull, it is a jeweled skull.
I like that. I like that.
Perfect. And then she runs back.
I think you do sense some kind of gratitude from
It's like yeah, she like runs up to me and she's like, sorry for knocking your head. She just puts it back on. It's like, now you're pretty. And then she runs back.
Excellent. All right. So at this point, yeah, it seems like you have explored all of the tomb. So I guess you're gonna head out?
Oh, the 2 gems!
Oh yeah, there are the 2 gems in the skull.
Okay.
So,
okay,
or not in the skull, in the statue, I mean.
Okay, She's just looking at the statue with her hands on her hips like, okay, so how are we gonna go about this? This is obviously a trap.
Yeah, you detected earlier that there's like some kind of trigger attached to the gems.
The thing is, we don't know if it's like something that'll blow up or something that'll close the door. Do you want to risk it? Like, we already got all of his treasure, but it's just 2 measly gems.
Let's see.
He said yes. He said yes.
Yeah, sure. We might as well go for everything.
Okay, idea time. 1 of each. You take the left eye, I take the right eye. We pull, we run.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and give. So you're gonna try and just pull it out and then just get away as quickly as possible, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my dagger too to like help because I'm not strong.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So give me like a dexterity check. See how quickly. See how quickly you can get away with this.
No!
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
That's not gonna do it. Let me do one for Belgar too. Let me just watch him roll like really good. What's his dexterity? Is I think it's just like 1.
He rolls a natural 20.
Yeah, he's like, what? You had a problem with that? That was easy. Oh no, he doesn't do good either. So you both, yeah, you pull out the gems, and as you do, a like green, actually like a red gas comes out of the eye sockets and hits both of you in the face. So okay, and yeah, like you're not like able, you're like caught off guard, so you're not able to avoid breathing it in. So make a Constitution save as you breathe in the poisonous gas.
I'm good with these.
Okay, yeah, you managed to like shake it off. Let me do one for Belgar. What's his Oh yeah, he has a low Constitution. He's a dwarf, of course he does.
Yeah, he's a dwarf.
Not the stereotype or anything.
Oh
wait, is 13? Hold on. Oh gosh, that's like it was a 14.
No.
He just barely. He's like.
Oh god.
So as he breathes in like the red gas, and oh,
what happened?
Okay, he starts to like. He's like kind of like. He has a moment where he seems kind of confused, and he. Wait, he also I don't think he would have done that anyway. He actually had disadvantage on his saving throws. But anyway, he seems disoriented, and then he looks at you, and you see like, and he has this just like really angry expression on his face, like he's like gritting his teeth, and has his eyes narrowed at you, and he charges at you and tries to attack you.
Oh my no!
So that is... I'm gonna kind of count this as like a surprise attack. Let me see. Oh no! He hits you. Oh
yeah.
god. Oh god. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, I just typed. I didn't do roll. 12. No!
It's a cat. I'm down to 1 HP.
Huh?
I'm a half-orc. If I don't get killed outright.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I'm still like I'm at 1 HP.
Yeah,
okay, maybe I
should... Oh yeah, Relentless Endurance. When you're reduced to 0, you can drop to 1 hit point instead. Yeah, okay, cool. That's a that's a good ability.
That's why half-orcs are the best.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you have 1 HP.
What the fuck?
Right. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, and then he gets to make another saving throw at the end of his turn, which is a +3.
No.
Oh no! he's still like going berserk basically. So it'll be it's your turn now. So what would you like to do? It's kind of like
the tapestry.
What are you gonna do?
Flashbang! Tapestry over his face.
Okay.
To disorient him, like bleh.
Yeah. Like basically like putting like a bag over his head, but just with putting the cloth over his head. Okay, yeah. Yeah, make a Oh, what'd you say?
I'm about to say I will Skyrim bucket his ass if I have to.
Yeah. Excellent. I like that. I like that. So go ahead and roll like what would that be? We can make that like a dexterity check.
Okay.
Because you're trying to get it over his head, right?
What the hell? 12?
12. Here, I guess we'll do like a contested thing. His dexterity is just +1. An 8. Okay, yeah, so you beat him. So, yeah, you get the tapestry over his head.
Okay, that was...
Yeah, that was like your action, yeah.
And she is going to disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so many feet. So many. Like, she's like limping towards...
Sense. Yeah.
Limping towards
around the statue, yeah.
Open door.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ow! And, oh, damn, I can't use it! I can't use my potion!
Oh, right,
no.
Yeah, you use the bonus action to disengage, yeah.
I'll say, She's just like, shit.
So yeah,
shit.
that'll be the end of your turn. So in his turn, I guess he's gonna take an action to try and like escape from this trap. What would that be? That'll be like he's just gonna try and tear the tapestry off of his head. So that'll be strength. Mm-hmm. She has a +3. I don't know what the DC would be on that. Maybe like a 15 or something. Oh, he succeeds. Okay. Well, so with his action, he like just pulls the tapestry off and throws it to the ground, and then yeah, he moves to like chase after you. And that'll be the end of his turn. So it's the end of his turn. He makes another saving throw against the poison. 9. Oh my god, Belgar, come on! So he is still, he is still berserk. What would you like to do?
Drinking that health potion.
You're drinking the health potion? Okay, so yeah, that'll take up like a bonus action. That's like 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah, or 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so you get 7 back.
I'm at 8. Okay, so feeling a little bit better. That was my bonus action, right?
Yeah.
And how close is he to me?
I'll say he's not in melee yet, because you're faster than him. But he's pretty close.
Fuck that. Okay. How tall is that fucking statue?
Statue is pretty. It's like as tall as like two like humans, basically. It's like 12 feet or so.
Okay. She is going to do like a 5 feet to the. Actually, no, 10 feet to the right.
Okay.
Of him.
Okay.
Like she doesn't want to leave Bulgar behind.
Uh-huh.
And it might be risky as shit. So and how far am I from the statue? Like after running away from Bulgar.
Yeah, I figured you're still like pretty close to the statue because you had to kind of run around it. So
if anything, is there anything on the ceiling? Is another good. Like how tall is the ceiling?
It's another few feet over the top of the statue.
Okay, well, doors are short, and I think this statue is way tall enough.
Yeah.
So he is going to
climb
dash.
up it.
Yeah, she literally climbs up it like a cat, and she just shouts out, like, "Snap out of it!"
Yeah. So I guess that would be give me an athletics to try and climb quickly.
Can I parkour up this shit?
Or what's like athletics or acrobatics or separate things, right? Yeah. Wait, where's acrobatics? Okay, yeah. Give me an acrobatics.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, so she's literally sitting on top of the head, on top of his head, like palm on the statue's face, squatting down real low. And she's like ready to hop off if she needs to, like, and she just screams at him like, "Bulgar, snap out of it!"
He
and that is
let's see. Yeah. So he since he's still just kind of like raging, he like tries to hit the statue with his hammer. Since he can't reach you. Oh boy. He hits it. How much damage? How much damage can a statue take? Let me see.
I got the statue.
Okay. The statue cracks a little bit, but it doesn't fall down. And then that'll be the end of his turn, so he makes another saving throw. Come on, man! Hold on. What if you're calling out to him gives him advantage on it, so he rolls again. Oh, there you go! He finally when you call out to him, he finally manages to like shake it off, and he's just like, what was I doing? What's happening? Why are you on top of the statue?
She just listens, Bulgar? Are you calm down now?
He's like, yeah, that was the last thing I remember is just taking the gem out of the eye socket.
Yeah, she's just holding her side, and she's like, "You almost fucking gutted me."
Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay. Luckily, that potion came in handy, and I guess my words came through to you. But come on, let's get out of here before any more of that red gas either affects one of us or both of us.
Okay. So each of you have the gems, which are worth about 40 gold.
And picking up that tapestry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he ripped it up.
He hands you another healing potion. He's like, sorry about hitting you here.
It's okay. She drinks that just in case.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Yeah, the 2d4 plus 2.
Like, all right, motherfucker.
There might be something. Not saying. Okay, cool. So you're almost at full health. Excellent. Let me see. So you're just gonna head to the exit, I suppose?
Yeah, we're heading to the exit.
Okay. As you do notice that the door, which I guess you kind of just left open, has closed again. And as you kind of head to the passage, I'll just draw on here. Kind of the corridor, and like this is the exit here. This is like the room you're in. The statue. Okay. Whoops. Oh no, my mouse. Okay. As you're heading there, from out of the floor, a ghostly figure rises up, and it is the ghost of Harald the Conqueror. And he says, let me find my here's a ghost. It looks like a lady, but whatever.
Damn, you kind of thick.
There we go. And he says, you two have done well to come this far, but before I can let you leave with my treasures, you must prove your worth and defeat me in combat.
Alright.
Yeah?
Bring it on, ghost man.
Alright. Roll for initiative.
Let's go! I'm gonna fight a fucking ghost! Oh wait, I'm not a monk, this is scared!
Thankfully...
I don't have my ghostly hands!
Oh no! Let me see, what does he roll? Go to my monsters list. Oh yeah, it's funny. I had the skeleton entry open, but we didn't even need that because you just you totally avoided that fight. Okay.
Exactly. So no skeletons entering in this thing.
Ghost. Okay, ghosts. Oh, ghosts only have a +1. All right. I would think they would be.
Watch. This is where it rolls a natural 20. See?
Oh well, it rolled higher. Yeah. Then we'll get Belgar. I think he was just a +1 as well. Oh, Belgar keeps going first at all the fights. He's just eager to fight, I guess.
He's hiding somewhere. It's either for Valguard or for the enemy.
Uh-huh.
But it's never me.
Yeah, right. You're the rogue. you're supposed to go first, right?
Not really. I'm kind of like a follow-up.
True. All right, so it's Belgar's turn first. He puts his hammer aside, and he takes out the wind cutter, the sword that Harald the Conqueror used. Since it is a magical sword, it will be able to, damage the ghost without any issue. And then, yeah, he charges at him and takes a swipe at him. Thankfully, you did find, and yeah, you found the magic spear or javelin, so you'll be able to hit with that as well.
You got some colors.
Wait.
Oh. No, here. We got down this stuff.
Alright, I think she's AFK for a moment. But let's see.
Okay, yeah, I'm back.
Oh, you're
Sorry,
back. Welcome back. No problem.
Alright, so, what does Valguard do?
Let's see. He's taking a swipe at the ghost with a wind cutter. He does 10 damage to it. So there you go. So Harald is taking 10 damage. There we go. And that'll be his turn. Then the ghost of Harald the Conqueror, is going to use his ghost powers. He's going to use the ability Horrifying Visage. So, everyone that can see the ghost needs to make a wisdom saving throw. So make a wisdom saving throw.
But I'm good at this.
Yeah, I think you have decent wisdom. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're fine. Let's see how Belgar does.
He's afraid.
Oh, yeah, what's his wisdom? Yeah, 0. Okay, so he just rolls with 20. 3. Okay. God. Belgar. Just failing all his saving throws this game. He's really good at hitting things, but then just fails all his saving throws. Okay. So, yeah, he is frightened by this scary face. Let me see. He's frightened. Blah, blah, blah. I guess, I don't know specifically what frightened means, but I'm guessing that means he can't really fight the ghost. So, yeah.
Basically, what it means, and it's a status, kind of like poison. Frightened is, if you try, as long as you can see the creature, you will always have disadvantage attacks because you are so scared that you cannot fight, accurately.
Okay. So he's not, forced to run away, but he takes disadvantage?
Yeah, unless it specifically says, they'll take a turn away or whatnot. They're just scared of him. That doesn't mean they're scared fight him. It's just that, yeah, he's a little bit shookest.
Yeah. Okay. But thankfully you succeeded. And it is your turn now.
Yep. And she's like, "Oh, come on, Volgard." And
he's like, but this is the hero I heard of in my stories. Maybe I can't defeat him. He's
she just chuckles. It's like, luckily he's not my hero. And she just throws the spear at him.
Nice. Make an attack roll.
Yeah.
23. Nice. Yeah, that'll definitely hit. Then you can roll for damage. And Belgar is still, since he is next to the ghost, you get your sneak attack. Sneak attack.
Okay. I have to roll a 1d6. Oh, Jesus. Almost closed myself. Okay. I'll say, what does a 1d6? Okay, short bow does a 1d6. I do have a short bow. I'm just using this as for that.
Okay.
2 sneak, 7 piercing.
Okay, nice. So 9 total. As you throw the spear of the Valkyrie through him. So he's now taking.
And then she call, and bonus damage. Bonus action, calls it back to her hand. She just spins it around with her fingers.
Nice.
It's like, that's all you got, Postman?
Excellent. Anything you gonna move, or is that all?
She is going to just stand her ground. She's keeping a distance.
Okay. Alrighty, so I guess that goes back to Belgar. Okay, so he has like disadvantage on everything. But he's like, well, you gotta try. so he's gonna take another attack with Wind Cutter.
Kill your hero, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Exactly. He's like, I must do it. 17, okay, that hits. Ghosts do not have much AC.
You rolled with disadvantage?
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
He's frightened.
Yeah. Okay, so he actually rolls a 10, which does not hit. I'm sorry.
The downside.
Yeah, he swipes and he misses. The ghost, just easily moves out of the way because he makes like a big clumsy swing. And then it goes to the ghost. So the ghost is going to... what's funny is I can make him possess Belgar. But like, we already did that. We already made Belgar attack you. We had enough of that. So the ghost is just going to try and just kill Belgar. It's going to give him the bad ghost touch.
You're gonna kill your followers!
A 20, that's gonna hit. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Belgar is hit by the withering touch. Takes, oh my god, that's, okay, I'm gonna have to reduce that a little. He takes 2d6 plus 3 necrotic damage. As the ghost just grabs him. Takes a total of 10 damage. So Belgar is now down to a 9 HP.
Oh no, he used it all.
He's like, ah. You can see like the life draining out of him.
You got this, ball guard.
And then yeah, so that's the end of the ghost turn, so it'll be your turn.
Leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, she is gonna try and go into a flanking position with the ghost. So she is going to go like here. I don't know if I can press and hold that. I can not. Like, that sucks. Yeah, there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she's just gonna, here. And then just stabs him from behind. So my attack is with advantage if I'm flanking, right?
Yeah.
Right, natural 20, and I'm going to use both of my hands for this attack with the spear.
Big stab.
Big stab! I gotta use a short bow. Wait, no, I gotta use the rapier. Did I even press the right thing? No,
I got the
wait.
short bow one.
Wrong thing.
Oh,
wait.
Oh, jeez.
13, because that one didn't count.
Yeah, we'll just use the first roll. Won't worry about the other ones. That, yeah,
13
let me check the ghost. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You hit it.
It hits?
Just barely. With the 13, yeah.
Okay, sneak attack, because I am flanking. I bet y'all motherfuckers never seen a close and personal road before. I probably did. Anyway. We're more than just rangers. 10 damage.
Alright. Yeah, 5 sneak, 5 piercing. Excellent, 10 total damage. So he's taken... Okay, Harold's taken 29. Okay, yeah, the ghost is looking worse for wear. He's like, ha! Defeating me with my own weapons. How poetic. And he...
Okay. I'll say, that's the end of my turn. I'm holding ground. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, that goes back around to Belgar, I believe. And he is going to make another attack roll. Oh, wait, well... Okay, if you guys are flanking him, does that, like... That just, like, cancels out, right?
It cancels it out. Yeah. Cancels out, so it's a normal roll.
Yeah, so normal roll. Nice.
That's why I wanted to get in a flanking position to also help myself and Valkyrie.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, he just barely manages to hit. Makes up for last turn. And that is with the sword is a D8, right? Or wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, just a long sword. Yeah. D8 plus 3. Alright, you just 10. Oh, wow, okay. Hold on. That? He's taking 39 damage. Yeah.
Kills him?
He literally has like 1 HP. So the ghost is like just barely hanging on. If you could just get one more hit on it, you'll have it.
I'll absolutely try.
Mm-hmm. And so yes, now Harald is actually going to turn to you, because that was the end of Belgar's turn. And he's like, he's like, well. Well.
What you gonna do?
He's gonna give you the bad ghost touch.
Yeah.
He like reaches for your heart, like he's trying to rip it out. Oh, that's gonna hit. Yeah.
Okay, how much damage?
We did a 2d6 plus 3, eh? 9, so you take 9 necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm. Ow! Okay.
So that leaves you with
16 minus 9.
7?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And then after the ghost, it's you.
That really hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully this hurts more, sir. And she stabs him. Hopefully with the... Yes. Hello? Can I access my character sheet?
No. You are not allowed.
No! The ghost is actually preventing my stuff! Okay, wait, hold on. I actually can't click on it. I'm gonna refresh.
Okay.
That's lame. Anyway. Alright, it works.
Nice.
But yeah. Super cool thing to say, and just one-handed this time.
Okay. With
the,
yeah, with the 13, you do just hit.
And she just pierces him from the
Nice.
bottom of his chin to the top of his skull, just like how he did with his skull back in the room with the spear.
Excellent. Yeah, that's good.
Also headless.
Yeah, so it goes through his head, and he looks at you, and he's just like, "Well done," and the ghost fades away. Ghost fades away, and the doors, open just a little bit. Oh, here I can actually look. I can move them, and let you out of the tomb. You've managed to escape with your lives, and with the treasure.
Yeah.
Yay!
He's gonna get close to Valgar, like,
yeah. He's no longer afraid. He's like, wow, we actually did it. We defeated Harald.
Yeah. We sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't that scary? Yeah. They suck, though. Well, I guess we should get going then. I don't want to run across any more skeletons. Oh, and by the way,
Yes.
you totally owe me a drink for hurting me earlier.
He's like, yeah. When we get back to town, we'll throw a party.
Yeah, we're fucking rich. Look at this weapon. Look at my craft.
Exactly. Nice. Excellent. So congratulations. You've beaten this adventure, the tomb of Harald the Conqueror. Yeah.
God, I can't believe I outplayed those skeletons like that.
Yeah.
Low-key felt bad. It's like, damn, I bet you really planned for it. It's like, yeah, these skeletons are gonna surround you, and I'm like...
At first I was a little worried, because when you said you were going to stand outside the room, and then I was gonna say... I thought that Belgar was just gonna end up just stuck in there by himself. But then you mentioned the thing about you'll prop open the door if it closes. I was like, oh, okay, perfect.
My first initial thought was like, I bet he probably thinks I'm just gonna grab the sword and be like, bye. I thought about it, but I'm like, nah, that's a dick move. She's not a dick. She's an asshole, but she's not a dick.
Okay. There is a difference.
An obvious difference, but honestly, that was my best outplay ever.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I feel like if I fought those skeletons, I would have been way worse for wear. I am more than convinced we probably died there.
Yeah, thankfully, like, they're not that strong or anything, but yeah, you might have taken some hits.
Like, yeah, for sure. But that's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for playing with me.
No problem. I'm always available to do more fun stuff like this.
Yeah. So everybody, here, let me do the shout out. On Twitch, are you? I forget what your Twitch name is. It's just VulgarQueen, right?
Yeah, it's just VulgarQueen.
There you go. So everybody, check out VulgarQueen. She's great. I know. So last playing Elden Ring, and I've seen you playing some other stuff as well. I know you play like The Sims and stuff sometimes.
Very cool. I was playing the new Werewolves pack, loving the absolute shit out of it. As being an avid werewolf,
yeah,
I like werewolves.
Yeah, I've seen some of that. It looks pretty crazy. All right, and I suppose that'll be all for today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining. I'll just find somebody to raid, and then that'll be it from me. See who's on.
Oh, actually, I do need to skedaddle because food is ready for me.
You gotta head out. No problem. Perfect timing.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Crow and Crow.
Yes.
And
enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Have a good rest of your day too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. There we go. So let's see who I can raid here. Kuro, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I've rated Leo before. He's doing a charity stream? Let me take a look. So that would be good. Rate a charity stream. Let me just make sure he's not like about to end the stream or anything. Let me close this. Whew. So I'm gonna go. I'll probably go eat as well. Leah, okay, yeah, the 200 follower charity stream. Looks like he's still playing. All right, cool. So yeah, we will raid L_3OP. It's pronounced Leo. Just take my word for it. He's a nice dude. He's a nice crocodile. Wait, alligator VTuber. And right now he's doing a charity stream. Let's go check him out. Thanks once again, everybody, for joining. And that'll be all for me for today. Tomorrow, I'm going to be hanging out with Rainy Day Alien. We're going to be talking about Pokemon again, continuing the tier list that we were doing before. We'll check out some of the other generations. Yeah, that's it. All right, bye-bye.